So, welcome to our first episode of Northern Perspective. Thank you, Jamie, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Um, we're going to be doing this post council meetings
Mhm.
to discuss sort of council happenings and what sort of went down at these meetings. Um, we always say that the public is always welcome to watch the full meetings and, of course, participate in in the political process. And
Mhm.
but this is sort of an authentic subjective perspective from our North Glengarry mayor as to what went down at the specific meeting, and what council is actually doing to navigate and improve life in North Glengarry. So welcome. As I said, this is episode one, and hopefully we'll have many more episodes to come. So let's start with Salzburg Farm, the nutrient management strategy. Can you tell us a little bit more about
Yep. So this came up in our committee of adjustment meeting last night, and they're a farm that's located on County Road 43, just outside of Alexandria. Great family farm, the Nussbaumers, and so they had to come to us for a minor variance. They are building a new manure storage, and of course, they're just by their geography, they are close to Alexandria. So,
that?
um, you know, they sent out, while it looks like through the council meeting, if you watch it, it looks like that we're cutting down the distance almost in half. It's more about kind of kind of the township that we live in, the rural township that we live
Yeah.
in.
The
Uh,
distance in a sense
yeah,
of where.
Yeah, I mean it's it's on any given day in the spring we can all smell manure. That's just part of
Yeah.
living in a rural township and the importance of our farmers. So council did their due diligence. The planning department did their due diligence, sending out 135 plus notices to neighbors, informing them of what was happening
Okay.
in the area, and we did not receive anybody against it, and nobody showed up to the public meeting last night to voice any opinions against it. So we were happy to approve that and get them set up for the future. They're it looks like it's going to be a generational farm with their kids involved now. It's exciting times for them.
And this project is supposed to be up soon. There's supposed to completion ballpark.
They're going to work on it over the next. It wasn't for today exactly. It's to set themselves up for the future, and just as a point of uh, to be taken is that the Lattisars who are putting up that big development in the area, it would touch on them the most, and they fully understand that they're building in a rural area, and and had no objections to it. So that's just neighbors working together with other neighbors to and as we keep saying, farming is one of our
It is.
most important industries in North Glengarry.
Yeah, it is. It is very much. Some of the points that I pulled out from some of the meeting per se talked about the sort of the modernization of the Glengarry Sports Palace. Can you say a bit more?
Yeah, so that has to do. We've done a lot of work at the Glengarry Sports Palace over the last 3 years, and the one of the items that we have not touched is the elevator, taking everybody from the first floor to the second floor, which is very important to for people to have access to the second floor for weddings, and it's also for caterers. It's for DJs. It's just an easy way to get upstairs, and we that elevator is now 48 years old,
Oh,
so we have definitely had some issues. It's checked regularly. So we continue to put some money into that. So we've applied to the Rural Ontario Development Fund uh, for $60,000. The total cost of the project uh, is $120,000. So we'd be on the hook for about $60,000, but
yeah.
it's something that needs to get done, and we're excited if we can get that grant to get this going and keep bringing everything up to standards. So.
Perfect. Cool. Can you give me an update? You mentioned the Q2, the budget for Q2, the very important. Can you say more
Yeah,
about
so that we had our Q2 report given by our treasurer Zoe Bougie, and uh, th- things as of June 30th, we're as far as spending, we're at around 44%, so
that?
just a little bit below. But there are projects that have not been put through yet. As we get towards the end of the year, we start to see all the bills come in. So we're trending very well. If you look at the report online, we are definitely not trending well with insurance.
Okay.
We're not alone in that. All municipalities are struggling with insurance costs,
And
and
why would that be? Why is that?
just with the cost of um, computer insurance, all the being hacked is now
It's a reality.
it's a reality. And so we're lucky in North Glengarry. We have one of the lowest costs for insurance in the United Counties, but nonetheless, it's definitely been a strain. So we're seeing a little bit of a variance on that, but pretty much everything is on par. So yeah, we're feeling good about that.
Good, good. I have here a note for that you're collaborating with the Raisin River Conservation Area Authority to tree planting in
Yeah,
the park.
yeah. So we're looking at if you've been through Island Park, we have a lot of dead trees there,
Yeah.
and
Well,
you
they're older
know
trees, right?
yeah,
They,
those were young trees when I
yeah,
was a kid
yeah,
living
same
across the
here.
street from the park.
They have a lifespan.
And yeah, they have a lifespan, and so we're looking at removing those. And as was stated, uh, Deputy Mayor Williams asked a question just about, so we're going to get rid of that. Are we going to plant more trees? And so every tree that we take down, we will plant 2 trees.
Oh well.
So I think it's important. We all know the tree canopy is very important, and with some clear cutting that's gone on for farmland,
Hmm.
we got to look to other avenues to plant trees elsewhere and try and keep up our tree
And the Raisin
canopy.
River Conservation,
Yeah, it's
they're
great that they're
helping.
going to jump in with some cash for that. So we're looking at from our end about $2,500, but
Oh my God.
a little bit more cash coming from them. So I think it's a good project, and it's a good collaboration with Raisin Region
Wow, cool.
Conservation.
I have a note here about sort of advocacy for fair recycling responsibility. You were requesting provincial amendments, or
Yeah, so as you all know, that recycling got taken over by the
yes,
province, so for residential recycling. But we have a lot of businesses that are struggling in North Glengarry that don't know where to put their recycling. So a lot of it's probably just going to the landfill.
yep.
And I've never understood this from the province's perspective when they negotiated this. That to me, recycling is recycling, and the producer should be responsible for that recycling.
Yeah.
And so it seems like we're getting throughout the province. We're hearing this a lot. We're hearing it a lot locally. Have a few business owners that reach out to me monthly just to see where we're at.
Okay.
And I'll speak a little bit about it at the end of the meeting about the upcoming conference. But there will be a full court press by a lot of municipalities on the province at the Association of Municipalities of Ontario conference this next week.
Mhm.
I think it's something that when you talk to our local MPPs, and they agree. I mean,
Yeah.
so I think it's something that needs to get negotiated, and
So
you know, yeah.
there is a plan for advocacy for.
Well, that's yeah, for sure, and I think that comes through the Eastern Ontario Wardens Caucus, and that's who we're kind of all getting behind to have something done about
Oh,
this. So.
interesting. Okay. I have here as well, sort of supporting a sort of motion to increase income threshold for veterans. Can you talk
Yeah,
about
so that was just a motion of support that was sent out to municipalities, and uh, we're looking at veterans who just aren't getting by. And
that? Okay.
I know these people have fought for our country. These people have they've stood up. Even in just in all around the world, just
Yeah.
to stand up for freedom and democracy. And and then we come back and we don't take care of them. And so we've put out a motion that has been going around all 444 municipalities in Ontario
Wow.
to for a 20% increase uh, in their benefits. So I think it's something important for us to support. And we look at our local legions who do a lot of work and advocacy for these kinds of things. And I think getting behind them is a no-brainer for all members of council.
Yeah. And finally, you wanted to talk a little bit more about the AMO conference. What's the AMO stand?
Yeah, AMO. So the Association of Municipalities of Ontario. So it's a conference this year. It's in Ottawa. We all provincial leaders are there. All provincial organizations, Enbridge Gas, Hydro, everybody is there. And so it's a chance for us to meet with ministers. So the counties, through the counties, we have a delegation with the Minister of Long-Term Care, and that's to continue our conversations about the Dundas Manor and the Maxville Manor, and our fundraising efforts there, as well as timing. And so it's important for us to continue to meet with them. We're also having, yeah, as you know, the counties and North Glengarry as a partner. We're involved with the Glen Stordun Lodge, and staffing is an issue all around the province. So
Yeah.
we need them to come to the table with some ideas, and for us to move forward there. We're also meeting with the Minister of Health. And this is a partnership as we've been trying to reach out to other organizations in the area and getting them in front of ministers. So we'll have Rob from the Glengarry Memorial Hospital there to advocate for their redevelopment. So just kind of let's get the introduction going and let's get moving on on that project. We're also meeting with the Minister of Finance, and that's about the MPAC. So,
Yeah.
as we all know, we haven't had a municipal property assessment since 2016,
Yeah.
and we went through some quite the ups and downs in the real estate industry
Yeah,
with
especially with COVID.
pricing, with COVID. So we think it's important for them to start getting back on track. We all agree that the system may be broken to an extent,
Mhm.
but let's stop talking about it. Let's fix it.
Yeah.
Let's fix it and let's get moving. So that's part of what our delegation is. And as I said, also advocacy around the recycling is very important for us. So
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be. I think we have 6 members of council going up, so we'll have a good contingent when we have these meetings. So.
Perfect. Well, thank you. Thanks for doing this.
Yep.
Hopefully, this is a great little debrief. Short, as I can see here, we're 13 minutes in.
Yep.
This is good. And I'd really, I hope we can do this every time to actually sort of talk to the the folks of the municipality as a quick debrief. It's not an alternative to sitting down and watching the entire thing. You can participate in the process, but this is really, really great.
Well, no, I'm
Jamie,
happy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm happy to do it. I can't wait for the mayor of South Glengarry to have his few minutes to talk about what they're doing there. I think it's important for Glengarry to know what's happening on both sides of the border. I mean,
Yeah.
he's probably not as engaging as I am, or
Ooh.
but look, we'll
throw
give
some
him a shot.
challenge
Give him
down.
a shot.
So the invite is out there. The invite is out there. The things are they're in play for the mayor of South Glengarry to come and sit and do equally the same thing, and and hopefully we'll be able to keep the folks informed
Awesome.
on a sort of authentic personal basis, and keep going with sort of managing this wonderful piece of the world that we have here.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, when you were born, did you think your parents were happy about that? There, I should.
Okay, all right. Thank you. And we're gonna leave this in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.